Starting this journey with a clear mind erases the pains that were left behind by the slowly ticking hands of time, choosing to rhyme as I tag out each letter. This wanderer has been adrift for far too long as I finally drop anchor, making a splash in the world I've chosen to stay within. Nothing had to be forced to pull this Cheshire cat's grin. Smiling through my sin is a simple way I understand how I can eternally win. Broken down to bare bones, being castrated from my only home into a world far outside my comfort zone. The outer limits of this existence I've always been shown. A passage of introspection's roots of truth, understanding what's inside, no escape through a telephone booth. Finding reflections of my hidden empath side reminds me why it is a gift to be alive, as well as first learning I'm not the only one like this. Take away the fire, and I'll heal your bleeding wrist. I simply can't resist taking on another as a project, looking inside to reflect, finding a healthy way to evolve this. No longer a burden, the answers I kept encrypted for so long, hearing my story reflected in others' words, knowing that they actually understand how I try to devise and encourage my internal battle with my hidden hatred for man. Got me dancing on this tightrope between my light and dark sides. Unsegregated is so much further appreciated. Feminine nature is not here to beat out masculine logic. Being my own guru as opposed to a stranger's prophet, way too natural to stop it. Tipping the scales in the right way, I can't help but get dead honest. And I choose not to promise myself anything unrealistic, because through these eyes labeled a cynic, I continue through the pain, knowing there's been a blockade on this outlet for longer than I care to admit or recognize. Not that I'm running, but I've revamped these eyes to see through the shrouds of felt imposed lies, causing me to subconsciously sever the ties with unwilling interference, sourcing my own enduring perseverance, because even with support, this is still about me and the skewed view that I had allowed to become my reality. Shifting my perspective on a conscious level, no longer introverting, like going in reverse, already knowing the answer is cremation over a hearse. But why don't I try this thing called living first? And it's not always the first verse that reveals. Don't try to search for meaning, reading between the lines of these words. I learned the message comes when my inner being tunes in to hear it, aligning my heart and mind with my spirit, erasing every useless fear, making every single shed tear that much more worth it. And a message of hope, love, and promised peace put forth loud enough that I heard it. Knowing nothing will ever be perfectly worded, throw out the unfair expectations. That revelation that I've been doing this to myself for so long, this isn't meant to be some pity me song. More of a reason to believe in myself again. Knowing that internal calm is all I need to win this game we devised with love as the prize, I can honestly say today that I love seeing my own reflection within your eyes.